What is up, guys? It's Tommy here and welcome back to the Liverpool Career Mode Show with a brand new episode, and I'm especially pumped and excited for this episode because you guys have to make some massive transfer decisions. So I shortlisted the players that were the most highly recommended in the comment section of the previous two videos, but make sure to thumbs up and like other people's comments on this video. So keep commenting what kind of transfers do you want to see, but I will actually do some straw poll votes and make sure to vote for the player that you want me to sign, so either Luis Suarez or Antoine Griezmann, because we will sign a superstar striker, because that's what most of you guys want to see, a big superstar signed. But don't worry guys, I will not ruin the series by only signing superstars. I will also focus heavily on developing youth players, so the superstars will only play in the biggest games of the season, like in the Champions League, in the biggest Premier League games, and in the smaller games I will rotate the side and play the youth players and the young players. And also you guys need to decide whether I sign Inaki Williams or Julian Draxler. Inaki Williams is younger than, basically they are the same age, but Inaki Williams is faster. I'm scouting Inaki Williams. Draxler, you can see his stats on the screen, and I think they both have 4-star skills. Draxler has 5-star weak foot though, which is really awesome. Inaki also has 4-star skills, only 3-star weak foot. And I don't have to introduce Luis Suarez and Antoine Griezmann to you guys. And I think it would be an absolute fairy tale to win the Premier League title with Luis Suarez. But do you want to see Luis Suarez next season, or should I wait one more season until we sign Suarez? Let me know. But I think it would be just brilliant to have Suarez and Gerrard together working towards that Premier League title and hopefully getting it. And also Renato Sanchez and Yuri Tielemans were very highly recommended. But if you don't really want to sign Renato Sanchez, want me to sign Renato Sanchez, then just go and vote in numbers for Tielemans, or you can recommend me other young players, young center midfielders. These guys will be the long-term replacements for Xabi Alonso, for James Milner, for the likes of Lallana, who in 3 or 4 seasons he is getting older. So yeah, and this episode will be a season review, and also I will show you a squad report as well. So the Premier League season finished like this. I already showed you the Premier League table and I talked about it in detail. So if you want to see that, make sure to go to the previous episode and watch that. By the way, the last 2 episodes, the season finale of the Premier League title race and the FA Cup final, I think those were the 2 best episodes in the whole series. Thank you so much for your awesome support. Guys, if you want to see an early episode tomorrow with season 2 starting and me making some big money transfers, then smash the like button and get this video to 600 likes again. So as you can see, we won the FA Cup in that incredible FA Cup final, dramatic final. If you missed it, make sure to watch it because it's just magnificent. And we knocked out Man City in the semi-final. We went all the way in the League Cup as well. We won it against West Ham United. We knocked Manchester United in the semi-final, knocked out Man United in the semi-final, which is terrific. The pre-season tournament, it doesn't matter. The Champions League was in the end won by Bayern Munich. We weren't even in Europe, but next season I'm really looking forward to the Champions League campaign. And the Europa League was won by Fenerbahce. Man United lost to Fenerbahce on aggregate in the round of 16. That's a big surprise. Juventus only went to the semi-final. How did Juventus drop down to the Europa League? That's weird. Here are the FA Cup top scorers. Bailey finished as the top scorer of the FA Cup alongside Imbula, who is a defensive midfielder, so that's weird. We scored a lot of goals in the FA Cup. Sturridge and Dembele also scored 4 goals. Mane got 3, which is brilliant. Sturridge got 4 assists in the FA Cup as well, which is really spectacular. And we won the League Cup. Firmino was our top scorer with 3 goals, which is pretty awesome. And here are the top scorers of the Champions League. Volland, who used to play for Hoffenheim, actually finished as the top scorer of the Champions League. That's a big surprise. But Suarez, Ronaldo, Aguero, they are all up there. Neymar as well. And I wanted to show you just the Premier League statistics. So these are the top scorers in the Premier League. Daddy Sturridge scored 20 goals in 32 games. That's an amazing goals to game ratio. Danny Ings got 8 goals, Mane got 8, Gerrard and Coutinho and Divock Origi got 6. And I wanted to show you something very interesting. So we were very down in the profit margin, but in the end the board messaged me, nice work, that we achieved the objective of getting a profit margin of 63.75 million pounds. And I was wondering, how did that happen? Because we were actually in the minus in terms of profit. So I actually went to the finances and let's check this. So here you can see that our profit margin, and in the end was just above that 63 million. It was actually 74 million. But if I see the earnings, breakdown is actually very interesting. If you go to transactions and you go down here, so we finished in second place in the Premier League. We get the prize money for the whole Premier League season, 119.33 million pounds. That's not our transfer budget, so this prize money doesn't add into our transfer budget. As you can see, our transfer budget at the moment is 21 million pounds. If we got 34 million from season tickets, we sold 40,000, more than 40,000 season tickets, and the stadium capacity is updated, even though the Anfield Stadium is not updated on FIFA 17, which is a real shame. So first of all, let's check our goalkeepers. So Loris Karius improved by 2, which is brilliant, very happy for him. Donnarumma improved by 3, and Donnarumma kept 8 clean sheets, Karius kept 11 clean sheets. And Danny Ward is also improving slowly. He was out on loan. I think I will loan him out maybe once again, because we don't need 3 goalkeepers at the club. Donnarumma is easily the best second choice goalkeeper that we can have. And I'm not sure if Danny Ward would be ever good enough to be our second choice goalkeeper. Bogdan, I will sell him. He hasn't improved and he's 29 years old, so no point keeping him at the club. And Nathan Klein also improved. He scored 1 goal, got 5 assists. Wisdom also improved by 2, which is brilliant. John Flanagan as well. I think I will sell Andre Wisdom. I'm not sure if he's good enough. And I will play Flanagan definitely, because he's a Scouser. He's Liverpool through and through. And Joao Matip also improved. He's now one of our best defenders. And actually, I was thinking about selling Mamadou Sakho, because in real life Liverpool, it looks like that they are not playing Sakho at all, and Jurgen Klopp looks like doesn't want Sakho anywhere near the first team. So just to kind of make it realistic, I think I will move Sakho on, and that leaves room for young players to play. Matip and Lovren will be my first choice centre backs, and in the wings, Jorge Mere. When Lovren and Matip get older, especially Lovren, in 2 or 3 seasons, Mere will be good enough to take over from them. He's already 77 rated, so he's a very good backup centre back to have. And this guy Lynch, who is a English centre back, he has crazy potential, like 85 potential. He will be a long-term replacement for the likes of Lovren and Matip and Sakho. And Thiago Ilori is also a very good backup centre back, so I think I will keep Ilori, and we don't really need to sign a brand new centre back, to be honest, because we already have 2 very good first choice and 2 very good second choice centre backs at the club. And we have Conor Masterson again. I'm not sure how much he will improve. I think I will just keep him on loan and let's see how much he develops. But if he doesn't get near the 70-75 rating mark, I might sell him. Moreno, I'm actually very happy with him. Even though in real life he can't defend to save his life, on FIFA career mode he's pretty decent. So we have our long-term left backs, Moreno and Willems, so no need to sign basically any defenders, so we can focus on the midfield and the attack. Joe Gomez, also he's out on loan at the moment at Nottingham Forest. He also improved his rating. I just moved the face cam down so you can see all the stats of the players. Sam Hart, another left back who I'm not sure if he has a long-term future at the club. Xabi Alonso, I think I will I might sell Xabi Alonso because you know, his stats are declining. He came back to Liverpool. It was a fair day. He won 2 trophies with Liverpool, but I think I will want the younger players to play more. And the only like really old player who I will keep is Steven Gerrard. I think I will let Gerrard retire at Liverpool, just like how it should have been in real life. Kevin Stewart, I will play him in the second team, and also Grujic as well. I haven't forgot about Grujic, but he's out on loan. Sadio Mane has 12 goals and 11 assists, which is what a fantastic season Mane had, and he scored a hat-trick in the FA Cup final, so very, very happy with how Mane's season has gone. And Ousmane Dembele, also a super substitute sometimes, and for the second team he bagged in 5 goals and got 3 assists, and we signed him in a January transfer window, and he is a big player for the future. Ryan Kent, I will train him and hopefully he can improve. I think I will try to loan him out as well. And this is the guy that I'm so excited about. He has 93 to 94 potential. Ian Murphy, the Irish right midfielder. Very excited about him. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I've been training him heavily and he improved by 5 ratings, which is awesome. Very happy with him. And Lazar Markovic, I think I will give him a chance in the second team, and let's see how good he is, because he has great speed, not the best finishing though. So yeah, let's see if Markovic impresses me or not. Steven Gerrard, what a hero. He scored 6 goals coming back to Liverpool. He lifted 2 trophies, and hopefully next season he will be able to lift the Premier League title. I hope he doesn't retire in the summer. Emre Can, 82 rated now. He improved a lot as well, but he hasn't actually scored a goal, which I'm a little bit surprised about. Henderson, on the other hand, popped up with 5 big goals and got 4 assists, and he scored some really important goals during the season. James Milner is a great servant, but it's time to focus on the young players. He's 31 years old. If we want to get any decent money for him, we need to sell him in the summer transfer window. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love James Milner in real life, but this career mode is about building for the future. And yeah, Mahmoud Dahoud, the player, scored the goal which denied us the Premier League title. I don't have any hard feelings about him, for him, because he just did his job at Watford, but it's just still pretty crazy how this whole scenario happened, that he went out on loan to Watford and then he scored against us. And Grujic is on loan at Bristol. Look at that growth. So Dahoud is in my long-term plans. He actually improved his finishing a lot at Watford, which I'm very happy about. Now I think he will be probably good enough to play for us. Grujic as well will be a very good player in the long run. Alan as well. So we have so many young, incredibly talented midfielders. Cameron Brannigan, most of them are on loan, as you can see. And Bailey improved his rating by 6. So training him was worth it. And as you can see, I trained his finishing heavily. He has now plus 17 in the finishing department. He started off as a 60 finishing winger, and now he has 77 finishing, which is just crazy. So very happy with Bailey, and he's electric, as you can see, almost maximum pace. And Sheji Ojo, another player whose finishing I heavily trained, and he now has very good finishing for a 20-year-old. So Sheji Ojo will also play a big part next season. Really looking forward to using him. I just wish that he had 4-star skills, but 4-star weak foot is very good. Pulisic, another player who is very promising, and I just have to loan out some of these players on short loans so we don't over cram our squad with players, because you know, I can only play like 4, 5, maybe 6 players in midfield in the second team. So the rest of the players I will loan out and I will rotate between them. So some of them will be sent out on short-term loans, some of them will be sent out on 1-year loans. Philippe Coutinho, what a season he had. 7 goals, 7 assists, 88 rated now. Our best player. Wijnaldum also had a good season, 3 goals and 2 assists. And Adam Lallana, 5 goals and 2 assists. He scored some bangers this season, but he's 29 years old, so Lallana could be another player that in 1 or 2 seasons I'm looking to maybe sell him. Max Meyer, he's another very talented player, but he only played 4 games because he got a bad injury after signing in the January transfer window. Firmino, 7 goals and 4 assists. Very good player as well, a very good season. Marcus Wilson, one of our youth academy players. I've already started training his finishing and he's now 64 rated already. So great growth, and he scored under his debut. How amazing is that? Vaslav Cherny, another very promising young player. So I'm really excited about all these young players. And Daniel Sturridge, the player of the season, 24 goals, 13 assists. What a season he had. And Origi, after his goal drought, he started banging in the goals in the second half of the season. He also improved by 5 ratings, which is awesome. 8 goals and 7 assists. And Danny Ings has 10 goals and 8 assists. So the strikers really did well this season. And Emre Moore, I've also trained his finishing. He has now 79 finishing for a 19-year-old. That's crazy. He will become world class. And yeah, Jack Dunn, he's on loan at Gillingham. And Taivo Avoni, I'm not sure if he will be good enough for the second team. I think I will keep him on a loan. And now let's go in and let's extend Coutinho's contract, because he's actually one of our most valuable players. And I think he wants 160k. Let's try and extend his contract by 1 year as well. 1 year, so hopefully he won't ask for a transfer in the summer. Remember that Coutinho asked for a transfer in the January transfer window, which wasn't very good, very pleasant. But yeah, that was it for this Liverpool Career Mode episode. In the next episode tomorrow, the season will start, season 2 will start, and also I will show you the best goals of season 1 in a compilation video. Really excited to edit that video. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome. See you later. Goodbye.